What is up, Dokkan player? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Blaze. Today we are back with another Dokkan battle video, and today, before we start the video, of course, hopefully you guys are having a very good day today. So today we have another video on Gogeta. Today is just Gogeta day. As you guys know, on the global version we are getting the EZA for Int Gogeta. So this video is to show you guys some team builds depending where you are in the game. If you are a free-to-play, if you're new, if you're not new, if you're in the middle, or if you're a big-time whale. This is a video for you to help you beat the event because it's super easy, and of course these type of events do provide you free stones and free Elder Kais as well as potential orbs, which are very important, especially for the upcoming either Saiyan Day or the 6-year anniversary. So here we are, we have Int Gogeta, one of the actually a very good unit in this game here, especially for the fusion category. So as you can see here, his weakness is going to be movie bosses. It is dropping tomorrow on global, and you can see here that as we continue along, super units are not going to be your best bet here. Now, he does have damage reduction, but it doesn't mean that you cannot bring them. You could always bring them if you are bringing a physical super unit here, but I mean, you don't want to bring a full team of super units here because you just take way too long to beat the event here. So you definitely want to go with extreme class allies here. So then as we continue going along, once we reach the stage 7, it is going to be against tech and super types. So you definitely want to bring in no tech type units, and then if we keep going all the way down to the last part, he has minus 80% damage reduction against AGL, tech, STR, and also super type units here. So you definitely want to bring a full team of physical units here if it's possible here, right? So, and then if we continue along, we have again free Elder Kais, free orbs, and of course we get the Zenny as well here. So now we're gonna go and look at the choices here. So movie bosses is kind of good. It's a little bit of a small category because there's not that many options, but I mean it's still very doable here. Now I do know there's some characters on the Dokkan wiki page because it's including the JP version. For example, Janemba, we don't have Janemba here, so we're not gonna look at that. But movie bosses, I want to say it's pretty simple. I think the most obvious one to beat the event, if you do have all the cards here, is you definitely want to use double Broly. And as well, if you have LR Broly, Chilai, Lemo, they're very good. They're also part of movie bosses. You also want to go ahead and bring Cooler here. Cooler, I'm fully maxed level 10 links. He's going to be disgusting. Easy peasy. You want to bring this free-to-play Frieza as well because they're also part of movie bosses, which is very good. And then you could also bring support if you wanted to, but you can also bring this Broly as well. He's also easy 8. So on global, you are going to completely destroy the event. And just in case you want to bring some support, you can bring either the 50% support boo, kid boo, sorry, or you can bring here, you can also bring here this super boo. But you have to be careful because he's only providing his leader skill for this Broly. He's only providing to movie bosses or full power. So you do have to be careful. So just because you're not able to bring these guys here because they don't fall underneath the category, you can actually bring here a Frieza here because he is part of full power. So that's going to be a very good team build right there. And this should easily, I feel like everyone has all these cards here because they're very old. Maybe not LR Broly, Chilai, Lemo because they're kind of new-ish. But I mean, if you had this team build, you can definitely get the run done. The rotation you want to go with is you want to have the Wicked Bloodline units together because they're still very good. You want to put you in the front because you do have an extra passive as a first attacker in a turn. Cooler, I mean, really good. This is going to be your support type unit as well here because LR Broly, Chilai, Lemo, if you give them 2 orbs of a certain color, they will activate their passive, which will give either attack or defense. So as you guys can see here, if you get 2 AGL or 2 STR orbs, then they give attack plus 39%. If you give them 2 tech orbs or 2 int orbs, they give their allies 39% defense, which is again very good. And of course, if you give them 7 key spheres, they do automatically dodge. So again, this is probably the best team build for the event, if I'm being honest, because there's just no way you can die from this event here. Like especially with this Broly right here, the full power Dragon Ball Super Broly, he's just so self-sufficient. Especially when he does transform, you are going to completely blitz through the event here. So this should be definitely one of the easier ones here for sure. Now let's say you don't have the Dragon Ball Super Broly, or actually let's actually keep the same team build here, and let's say you don't have here LR Broly, Chilai, and Lemo because they're not very common. What you could bring this Frieza right here because he is also part of full power, right? So again, he's linked up very well. These two are going to be pretty insane as well, and he also stacks defense, and he also has a medium chance of dodging. So, and he can transform turn 1 as well. So this is another option you can go with if you don't have the LR. This will be very good. Now let's just say you don't have the Dragon Ball Super Broly. Then you still have options here because I mean, again, this is super easy. Even though it is movie bosses, you don't have to bring full movie boss team to beat the event, because he only has damage reduction against super types and also against AGL tech, and STR types, right? So he is still very weak to physical extreme class units here. So let's say you don't have Broly, right? For example, then what you could do is that you could bring this cooler here. Now this cooler is very old. I want to say everyone should have it if you've been playing for like the last 3 years. But he has a 120 lead for the extreme class physical units here. So this is much more versatile as well. You definitely want to bring this Frieza. You could bring this Frieza here as well. These are kind of a mix of new units and kind of older units here, which I feel like people will have. And essentially you want to bring this Golden Frieza as well because he's very good. Another unit you can bring here, you could bring this Super Buu if you do have him. Because he is going to be a good support. Now if you don't have him, I feel like a lot of people are not going to have this Super Buu. You can bring the Kid Buu instead, and then you can bring this Dragon Ball Super Broly here. I mean, sorry, Dragon Ball Z Broly, just like that. And then boom, you have your 2 rotations, really good. Let's actually take out Frieza here because maybe you might not have Frieza. So if you don't have Frieza, you can definitely bring Omega Shenron if you want to as well, or you can bring LR Cell or even Captain Ginyu. Any one of these characters right here will be fine. But let's go with, you know what people might have is Omega Shenron here. Now, Omega Shenron is not really going to do that much damage here, but he is going to link up pretty well with Cooler here. So we actually go back here. They share 3 links together. You guys want to go here just like that. You can go here. So, boom, there we go. You could go with this type of rotation, or you could keep Broly on rotation as well, especially if he's easy aid. You can actually go like this type of rotation, because Broly is very self-sufficient. So, if we actually look at Broly here, let's go back here. Whoops. Let's go to movie bosses. Broly is very self-sufficient, so his stats are going to be, here we go, Extreme Z Awaken. Again, it all depends what you have in your boxer, but I feel like a lot of people are going to have these cards, so it will make it much easier. He does stack his attack and defense, and also he has Ki +4 attack and defense plus 80% when Ki is 8 or more. And then he launches a additional super attack with a chance of after he super attacks, he does launch an additional super attack, so it's very good. And then he also has a chance of a critical hit plus 2% with each attack performed. So yeah, this Broly is definitely going to help you out here. Again, you need to stack attack and defense, but the event won't be that long anyway. So that's another team build that you can go with. Now let's just say for some reason you don't have any of the units here. You don't have Cooler, you don't have Frieza. Then another strong team build you could go with is that you could go with the Power Absorption team. So you want to use this Buu here as well. Power Absorption, you're on Power Absorption. You can get this, you can get this, and then of course you can also go with the Super Buu. Now this Super Buu will carry you. He's very good. This team will not let you die. I can definitely guarantee that to you because there's so much healing going on. It's almost impossible that you die from this, right? And then also you want to add here the SR version. Can I go with SSR? Is he available there? Let's see. There he is. He's actually here. So this Buu also has a medium chance of dodging, I believe, right? So he's still very good, especially if he's fully max level 10 links as well. And then want to go with this Buu right here. So this is another team build. If you don't have any movie bosses, but you happen to have the Majin Buu squad, you can definitely do this right here. You want to keep these 2 together. And then your second rotation, you want to keep the Kid Buu here. Or actually keep this one right here. There we go. So that's another team build that you can go with. This will definitely seal you the victory if you don't have any movie bosses characters. Because again, Majin Buu is really strong. Can I get him very quickly here? Let's see. Is he on... Should be on Artificial Life Form here. So let's go to Artificial Life Form. There we go. And there's the Buu. So again, this Buu is insane, especially after you transform, because at the start of every turn, if let's say you do take some damage, you will recover 12% of your HP. This Buu right here, let's actually go to the Majin Buu, the Majin Power here actually, much better here. This Buu here is also very good, because he also heals up HP after he super attacks, and he also is a orb changer as well, which is very strong. The other fat Buu here, he is just disgusting. He's low-key very strong. Because not only does he heal up when he is extremely awakened, but he does also raise attack and defense after every hit that he gets. Plus, again, the Linkster will heal you up as well. So again, you cannot go wrong with this team build as well for the Gogeta here. So that's another team build. And I'm trying to see if there's any other team build I could make here for you guys. But again, this is going to be a very simple one, I want to say. Oh, actually, Lord Slug is actually part of movie bosses as well. So if we actually go back to the cooler team build here, which I forgot, you can actually include Lord Slug. So let's actually go ahead and bring in this Broly, Lord Slug. You want to bring Frieza, and then you also want to bring in, let's see here. Who else did I have here? Let's just bring Kid Buu, because I think a lot of people are going to have Kid Buu as a support anyway. And then you can actually even bring this Frieza here. This Frieza is also free to play and also part of movie bosses. So that's like another team build that you can go with as well here. If you don't have every card, this one here is very, very doable. Lord Slug has been on every freaking banner. So let's actually go ahead and bring Cooler as the leader if I can find him. Where is physical Cooler? Am I going blind? Let's see. I am super blind. Oh, there he is. So there you go. So another strong team build that you could go with here. You definitely have the Friezas together. And then you want to have here, oh, this is perfect, just like that. So there you go. You have 4, you have 5, you have 6 units that are part of movie bosses, right? This would definitely get the job done here. Because again, you have type advantage, and also these guys link super well. So again, pretty good. And now if we actually go back here to movie bosses here, I mean, I wouldn't suggest you bring any other units like Turles. That would be kind of a backfall, because again, he has minus 80% damage reduction against the other type of units here. So definitely want to bring those type of units. But as you can see, our movie bosses is pretty small, but you still have a lot of good options here. Now let's actually see if there's actually one more team build you can go with. I guess you can maybe go with androids if you wanted to, right? So let's try and spice things up here. So let's say if you had only androids, right? Depending where you are in your box. Let's actually go extreme. There we go. You could bring the androids. The androids are pretty good because they also have a medium chance of dodging, and they also are support type units. You can definitely want to bring the Cell here as well. Now also their second leader skill is going to be extreme class allies, or yeah, extreme class allies, attack and defense, HP attack and defense 100%, right? So let's actually go here to legendary power, just like that. I mean, this is like really pushing it if you don't really have any other cards in your box. This is another team build that you could use. Where are they? This should be right here. So here we go. So now their leader skill is Android category, key plus 4, HP attack and defense 150 across the board, or it's going to be extreme type, key plus 4, HP attack and defense 100% across the board. So again, you have another strong team build here. You definitely want to bring this Frieza because he is part of movie bosses, so he's definitely going to be doing a lot of damage. And then I guess you can bring full power Frieza as well if you wanted to, just like that. But you want to try and select movie bosses, right? So let's try and see if you can bring... Is there anyone else in movie boss? There's not. Okay. Well, if you're lucky, you could also bring these guys here as well, because they do link up pretty well together. So, I mean, for sure, everyone has this golden Frieza because he is free to play. So we are going to include him. But let's actually just take out LR, Broly, Chila, and Limo because you might not have them. You could bring here, I guess you could bring Mira if you wanted to, because he's part of the Android category, which is fine. And then one more, I want to say, if you don't have any movie bosses here, this will be pretty tough if you don't have a single one, but I'd probably go with Kid Buu here. Yeah, we should be fine. And then of course you want to bring here your friend leader. You can bring either Broly here, or you can bring the friend one. You don't want to bring this Broly here because he's only part of the full power or the movie bosses for his leader skill, so you do want to be careful with that. But let's just say you want to go with LR, Broly, Chila, and Lamo, just like that here, right? So, boom, there we go. You might be lucky. Here you can see they do share 4 links together, which is very good. And then your second rotation, and go and do this here, just like that. So that's another team build that you could go with. And I think that's about to cover every option available, in my opinion. But this would definitely, this again, last resort. But this would definitely get the job done for you. But my team build, if I had to go with one, I would definitely go with double Dragon Ball Super Broly as well. Or if you don't actually have here, actually there's one more team build you can go with, right? You can go with double. Let me take you out. Double of this Broly right here, because he's also a leader 40 physical type as well. So let's just go back here, movie bosses, and then if we go to the physical part here, the Dragon Ball Z Broly is going to be, after his Shibuya Awakening, it's going to be HP attack and defense 100% across the board, right? So you can also go with that type of team build as well as a leader. But if I was using my team, the one team I would use is definitely this team right here. you get there. Where is Cooler? You get this. Movie bosses. There we go. Now you need 2 more as well. So you can get this. And then 1 more. I will put probably Frieza. I really do enjoy Frieza. Alright, there we go. And then you want to bring Broly again. So that's what would be my team build to beat the event. I'm actually going to rotate you off. There we go. And then sure, you guys can get this here. So that's going to be my rotation. This should definitely easily take you guys to the moon with this event here for the event. Again, very, very easy. You should definitely do it. It's free Zenny, free potential orbs, and free as well Elder Kais. Now, also, there is a team for free-to-play if you are free-to-play. Now, this is not my team build. This will be Jay Fanta's team build here. So for Jay Fanta, the way he went, if you are free-to-play, the way he beat the event here, let's actually go do this here. He decided to bring the LR Cooler here, just like that. And then also, what he decided to do is that to bring the Frieza. So let's go back to physical. You are confirm. Whoops. And let's go extreme. There we go. Which, I mean, all credit due to him. Shout out to the boy Jay Fanta. So boom, there we go. So again, these guys are very, very good. They're part of movie bosses. You also brought here the Cooler. That's also free to play. But unfortunately on this site they're not awakened. So let's actually go to movie bosses. Movie bosses, there we go. And there he is. And you can also bring this Bojack as well. And then who else did he bring here? I'm pretty sure he brought like another android. Let's go to this here. Movie bosses. I'm pretty sure he brought... Oh, the 17. Okay, he's pretty good. The 17 is not that bad, but he's still pretty good. And then he brought... I'm pretty sure he brought Cooler as well. Yeah, there we go. So this was a team by Jay Fanta. So I take no credit whatsoever from this. But the boy knows what he's doing, so I will not knock him down here. And then he brought the friend here. So this is another option if you are free to play, fully free to play. This team build here, I've seen it on YouTube. You can definitely get this done here with this free to play team build. Alright, so alright, and we are back here, my boy. So after editing, I just realized that we are missing actually that one more detail here, is that he's actually also weak to the Int type units as well here, who are extreme. So if you don't have any physical units here, I just made a very quick team build here. You can go with a Int type build as well here. So you want to use double Dragon Ball Super Broly. I mean, you don't have to, but I mean, it's much better if you do. Or you can use Janemba as your leader. But let's just, for argument's sake, let's actually go with Dragon Ball Super Broly here. You want to go and do this, and then it's going to be your team build. You actually want to keep Janemba with the Broly, because they do share 3 links together, which is very, very good. And also Broly, if you do give him the correct key spheres, he's also a support type unit. So they share Shock and Speed, which is key +2, Fierce Battle, and Big Bad Bosses, so very, very strong. Then we have Cooler as support as well. And then your second rotation, you can either go with Broly, or you can go with the double Cooler, depending on how you want to go with it. But again, this should be easy peasy for you, alright? So that's a small clip, my boys. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button, sub for more videos, comment down below. And let me know your team build you'll be using, and hopefully this is going to help you out. This is my 2 cents to help out anyone new to the game, alright? So with that, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!